What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Move Fast, Lift Heavy podcast. This is Joe Roscoe, co-host of the pod. If this is your first time, welcome. Take some time to subscribe, like it, comment it, screenshot it, put it on your IG story, tell your friends. We're happy to have you. Help us spread the good word. If you're back, thanks for being back. A lot of exciting stuff has been going on at Move Fast, Lift Heavy. We recently just placed third at the Granite Games, qualifying our team to go to Madison to compete at the 2022 CrossFit Games. So we're super pumped for that. The team is working hard, and our episode today is actually a special treat. We have all 4 team members in the house from Team Move Fast Lift Heavy, led by our founder, owner of Move Fast Lift Heavy, Christian Harris. So we're excited to get the other 3 beasts, warriors of the CrossFit realm on the podcast so that you can get to meet them. If you haven't checked out Train with CH, go to MFLHtrain.com or MoveFastLiftHeavy.com. Our next drop is coming soon. So if you want to rep with us as well as train with us, you can also check us out at MoveFastLiftHeavy.com. All right, let's bring them on. Please welcome to the pod, Move Fast, Lift Heavy, CrossFit Games contenders in the house. Let's hear it for them. Oh, yeah. Let's go. This is amazing.
Hello.
Who's that dog over there?
That's Montana the Frenchie.
Montana the Frenchie. Right. So for everyone watching on the tube, on your far left, we got Nicole Soto. To
the
her
sauce,
left,
the sauce.
The sauce. We got Christian. We don't know what his hair is going to be today. Harris. We got, there we go. We got Winter the Heat, Nicolette Rodriguez.
Oregon City.
And we got Will, the hometown hero, Carter.
The
everyone's
cow.
favorite cow. Moo.
That's right.
All right. So, man, where to start? Just about 10 minutes ago, I was under a heavy barbell squatting and got a text message like, yo, where's this link at for us to do this podcast? So I'm a little outside of myself right now, rushing back to get this thing going. But
you crushed the intro, though.
Yeah, you really did.
Oh, yeah, I was just a rambling mess, but, you know, I hope it did some justice. Can you hear the vacuum in my apartment hallway right now?
No.
Yo, Winter, Miami vibes. I'm trying to have this professional podcast here, and then all of a sudden the cleaning crew wants to come and vacuum the hallways outside. But let's get to it. How'd this start? I think it started with Christian and Will in the Instagram DMs. How did this all happen?
Yeah, like many great things, it went down in the DMs. I remember Christian posted a story and he had it was a couple other females and just a bunch of people that I know, fit people that were at his Move Fast working out. And I was like, are you putting together a team? And he was like, maybe, but not with any of these people. I'm looking for people. And then from there, just me and him were talking back and forth about going team. And then we were looking for girls. We ended up finding 2 girls last year, you know, and that everyone knows how that went. You know, we had a solid team, ended up getting disqualified. And then Christian put together a pro day to see what other people were out there, because we were looking to replace that spot. And lucky enough, we were able to get Winter and Nicole came to that pro day and competed. And that's how the team came to be.
Nice.
So, yeah.
So, Winter, you actually relocated from Miami. How's it been adjusting from New York style living to Miami, and how's that been?
From Miami. Well,
Miami to New York.
At first in February, it was kind of difficult being in the cold and it's winter. It took me forever to adjust. Probably a month. I had the sniffles and I was sick. But then once summer hit, I felt like Miami. I love it. It's cool.
Yeah, how long did it take for your nose to not be numb anymore?
Probably like 2 months. It was brutal.
And Nicole, you being a veteran from New York, you got close to Winter and y'all, became buddies. Were you telling her like, just hang on for the spring? Like, it's not always going to be this bad. Like, what was that all about?
Yeah, of course. I was bringing her wellness formula. I was bringing her like all these extra vitamins and telling her like what to do when she wasn't feeling good, and telling her like it was normal because she wasn't feeling like herself. So I was like, you just got to give your body a second to adjust. It was like taking a fish out of water and putting them in a new, tank.
Yeah.
She needed to adjust, and now she's right where she needs to be, in the sun, in the heat.
Yeah. Okay. So, Daddy Chef Christian over there, who's been the toughest to kind of keep the reins on? Who's the goofy one out of the bunch? Who's all over the place that you need to be like, hey, you need to focus right now, you goofball?
I think it's a pretty easy one. I would say Winter.
What?
Yeah.
No way. No way.
I feel like sometimes she's a little bit hard to get a read on. But
She's a fish in a new tank. So
yeah,
that's the way it goes.
it just takes a little bit of time to get used to this the New York vibes.
Yeah, let's zoom in on that a bit. Speaking of like getting a read on, how has like communication been since the very start when y'all were prepping for the Open, and then fast forward to where y'all are at right now, like as far as being on the same page and just knowing each other through and through?
I think in the beginning it was a bit tougher, especially just trying to get everybody on the same page, working out at the same time. That time of year, especially with Will, he's working, he's coaching, he's got wrestling and stuff like that going on. And, now this was actually our first week that we're training like an entire week together. So it's been great, like just being able to train all day and recover, hang.
Yeah. Yeah, Will, how's that been? Because it's kind of like the three of them during the weekday while you're while you're enjoying the company of all the children at the school. How's that transition been now that you get to train with them on the daily?
It's great. I've been looking forward to it for months now. Because during the week I would see them training together, and I would be by myself because I'm up at work, and I would get down here during towards the end of the week, but like those Mondays and Tuesdays where like they would do stuff together, and I had to be by myself. It was always tough, but just like I really look forward to coming Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and now being here with them more often it's been great, and definitely is something I've been looking forward to, enjoying it for sure. So it's been good.
Cool. All right, let's rewind to the Granite Games. Tell us about, first off, how comfortable you were at your Airbnb house, how like the everyday living was, and then the competition. So how was it settling into Minneapolis? Was it smooth sailing? How was that?
The trap house, I believe it was true.
Yeah, it's exactly that. We were in the trap house in Minnesota, and while it wasn't the most comfortable living space, I think we adjusted and we made the best out of it, and it ended up being a lot of fun in the end. So
tell us, like, for example, like what? Like what?
We pulled up.
Were you cutting cigars on an ironing board? Like how?
So, we're on the highway. We're heading in. We're not sure like what type of neighborhood it's going to be, but we get off the exit. We're like, all right. And it's, we're a mile away as soon as we get off the exit. And as we start getting closer and closer, it starts getting more and more ratchet. And we pull up to the house. It almost looks like it's boarded up. And we get out of the car. There's like matches on the ground, like another 2 steps. There's a condom on the ground. There's like a sneaker here. So it definitely wasn't the most enjoyable stay, but it was interesting for sure. Made for some good stories.
Yeah, Mexicans next.
How-
The inside of the house was nice. I mean, it
Yeah, the
wasn't
inside
bad.
was nice.
The
It
inside
was-
was nice, but the outside was rough.
There was dirty underwear under my bed.
No, I didn't know that.
Yes,
Oh my-
Joe.
Sick.
I found it on the last day when I was like, just, you know how you just check your room to make sure you have everything?
yeah.
I like looked under the bed and I was like, oh, like what's that? I thought it was one of my shirts.
Oh, he touched
And-
it.
Yep. And it
Sucia.
Ew.
was like poop on the underwear.
Oh,
No.
It was disgusting.
no. How?
Minnesota, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
So,
that was wild.
all right. So, besides the house, how was like the overall vibe? Did you have to overcome any adversity? Was it a smooth sailing weekend? Like, let's start day one. Day one, what happens? You got the snatch, you got the handstand walk event.
I would say for us, it was a good day one. We knew those 2 workouts weren't going to be like, ones we were going to hit out of the park. We knew we were going to that first day. We knew that going in. For me, it was I ended up making a mistake on the handstand walks, which cost me a lot of time, which was frustrating because I know I hurt the team in that point. So that was a tough way to start out. But I did do very well on the snatch. I was able to do well on that, and we ended up finishing a little bit better than we thought. So day one was kind of like damage control with us, and we expected it. So what wasn't bad, wasn't great, but we were kind of prepared for that, and we were ready for it.
Now, because Will did so well on the snatch, he PR'd at 275. Not that I got greedy, but in practice, the first time we ran through the ladder, I hit 285. Then the next time I hit 290. So I said, why not try for 295? Knowing that he gave us a 20-pound cushion off of what we've done in practice. So I took a gamble. It did not pay off. So we ended up hitting both 275 bars.
Got it.
A mistake, but I think it's been learned from.
Yeah. Do you feel like that day one, obviously y'all bounce back in day 2 and 3 and end up being on the podium? Do you almost never like that happens, but do you like that happens in the sense of like it's one more experience under your belt going into the CrossFit Games?
Yeah, I mean, especially dealing with adversity that early in the event, yeah, it gives you a little bit of a chip on your shoulder, and it shows that we're a very resilient team, being able to bounce back and, make our way back up from 2, mishaps in the events 1 and 2.
Yeah. All right. Anything else on day one before we move to day 2?
No.
All right. Day 2. We're at day 2. What are the events again? Day 2?
Day 2, it started with that big chipper, guy, girl, lunging, overhead squats, GHD sit-ups, wall ball, ring muscle-ups, and then the next pair goes. And then the event that night was the synchro chest to bar and worm clean and jerk, sprint chipper, and shuttle.
Another bit of adversity, right? With that second workout.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who wants to walk us through that one? Anybody?
Okay. What, the chipper one or the
You wanna talk
room?
The chest to bar.
Okay. So honestly, going into that workout, I think we all felt pretty confident because we moved the worm really well. We had done amazing on our chest to bars. Like we felt like we peaked at just the right time before we got out on that competition floor. However, we did not practice like 4 in a row. We had always practiced facing one another, so it was a little bit easier to see and feel each other's tempos. And so that was new and different for us. And definitely learned that was something we needed to hammer when we got home, because Will and I were in sync, and Christian and Winter were in sync, but all four of us together in that straight line was really hard for us to do, just because we had never practiced it. But I'm proud of how we came off the bar. We stayed calm. We did what we had to do. We finished the reps, and then we attacked the worm with everything we had and our runs. So I'd say we finished strong. We pushed where we were strong, but we definitely walked away upset about that, and knowing that, Christian walked off the floor and was like, well, what we need to be doing when we get back home.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, like, and we all know it. No one was, upset. We never got upset with one another. It was just, yeah, we need to be better. Like,
cool.
That was something we learned from.
Before we get into day 3, I want to do a fun little intermission, a little break. But you just said we didn't get upset. Have you all had moments of like, I'm gonna slap the shit out of one of you? Have you guys had that moment yet with any of you teammates?
Yeah, I was a baby a little while back. We were doing was it clean and jerks?
The quarterfinals?
No,
it was that day in practice. We
yeah.
were doing clean and jerks.
And we did that. It was a chest to bar workout. It was like worm squats, then chest to bars, and then worm clean and jerks. And then it was like rest and repeat.
Yeah.
And I was hurting, but Winter was trying to like push me faster than I wanted to go. And I threw a little bit of a hissy fit.
Okay.
I remember that.
That's it? Just Christian? He's the only one?
Well, he's like, at the end of the workout, he was just like, if I don't got it, I don't got it. I'm letting y'all know. If I don't got it, I don't got it. And we're just like, what are you talking about? We're just like, yeah, I mean, it was towards the end of the workout, so naturally you're gonna try and push, but it was a hard workout, and it was a hard workout for me
and I have it.
I literally couldn't say anything. I couldn't speak at all. So the girls were fine, and me and Christian were dying. And Winter was just pushing like hell. And
I remember.
So
I remember that one.
So yeah, that's a little bit.
I've cried a few times.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I've gotten frustrated with myself, not like anyone else, but yeah, I think Christian has pushed me beyond my limits, and I appreciate that. I need that. That's why we do what we do. And it's good to know those limits so that you can work on your weaknesses, because you don't know what they are until you get there. So yeah, I have cried in practice before, just frustrated with either losing count on my reps or putting the wrong hand under the worm at the wrong time and facing the wrong way. I have done it all. I mean, I've called Will like after quarterfinals, had a good talk with him about yeah, we made it, but like, did we really do good though? Like, I wanted all the feedback. I wanted it individually. I wanted it as a team, because I needed to know the things that I needed to work on. And we're all really honest with each other, but Will is definitely a straight shooter. He's like, he'll tell me exactly how it is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How so? How is Will a straight shooter?
Well, I think because he knows that I ask for feedback and I can handle it. So he's not going to sugarcoat it. And I ask for that. I openly receive it. And then, there are times I've asked him in practice, like, how's it going? And he'll just be like, well, what, like, he asked me one day, like, what are you actively doing about it? And it's true. Like, okay, we have a good talk, but like, where are your actions?
Yeah. Sounds like a good coach there. I feel like
I love it. Yeah. It's made me a better athlete for sure. So.
I feel like I've said that to a client or two, like, okay, that's your goal. That's what you want to do. But like, what are you actually going to do about it?
All about that action.
Yeah. All right. Let's segue to something fun real quick, and then we'll get to day 3. So, Will, you're a cow, right? Why are you a cow? Where did this connection come from?
I mean, my favorite animal has always been a wolf, but this year my spirit animal is a cow, and I've just kind of embodied that. just because they're a large animal, and they provide the world with a lot of good stuff.
I don't know.
Okay.
And so
milk,
that's
milk.
a lot
meat.
of stuff comes. Yeah, meat. So like I'm just that's kind of what I'm kind
Rug-
of about this year.
Carpet
I'm about-
rugs.
Yeah, I'm about
Carpet
being.
rocks.
I'm about being a large animal and
Providing.
providing. That's what
Oh,
I'm about.
okay. I
That's
like
what-
that. All right, Winter, what's your animal? Who are you? What animal are you?
I would probably be a Pomeranian.
A Pomeranian, though.
Yeah,
Why?
just because I love Pomeranians and I just feel like they're super chill. They're very
Wait, are Pomeranians, aren't they really yippy and like?
no,
No?
not the ones that I
Lot
grew up
of
with.
bark.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
They are not a lot of bark.
Oh,
No,
over and over and over
what kind
again.
of Pomeranians you guys been
If you want,
to?
Not
if
all
you
dogs are yippy like that.
if you want to pick a chill dog, you'd pick an English bulldog. Is that the Georgia bulldog? Is that what I'm thinking about?
Like the big, wrinkly, heavy one.
Yeah.
Oh no,
That's not you?
no.
All right, I'm still not set on the Pomeranian though. We gotta get something else.
No,
All right,
not Pomeranian.
Christian, what's your animal?
Tiger,
Oh, a tiger, not a lion.
not a lion.
All right, what's the
Tiger,
difference?
a tiger is more fierce than a lion is.
Interesting. Why do you feel
Yeah.
that way?
It's been proven.
Tell me the facts. Tell me the
Try to
science.
bring up the 10 facts.
I don't have the 10 facts, but if you Google which is more dangerous or which is more dominant, the tiger is the most.
Interesting. So
the
why do
most
we call the
dangerous.
lion the king of the jungle? Why do we call the lion that?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
All right, so you're a tiger. I'll buy
I'm a
it.
tiger. I've
I'll buy it.
also with the tiger, I like it because the tiger has stripes, and I am somebody that is continually trying to earn my stripes.
Ooh, that's
Mm.
good.
So I kind of resonate with the tiger more than the lion. But I love both. It's a very close call.
Okay, Nicole, are you over there trying to decide what your animal is?
No, we did this.
We did this,
We
yeah.
did this exercise.
Okay, what's your oh?
We
All right, so we know what.
Exercise.
What's your animal?
I'm a bee.
A bee,
Yeah.
A killer
I'm a-
bee.
like a bzz bee.
I'm a bee. Yes.
All right, tell me more.
Bees are hard workers.
Oh, that's true.
So yeah, I'm the worker bee. I will work tirelessly at anything you give me. If anything I want to do, I will relentlessly pursue it. So yeah, when I think of a bee, that's me.
All right, the busy bee.
The busy bee.
She worked for that honey.
That's right.
All right. Okay. So we took a little break to no animals. I'm gonna have another break in just a second, but let's get to day 3 before our next silly little question. Day 3, what place are you in going into day 3?
We're in third,
I
right?
think we're in third at this point,
Okay, so it's just like don't screw up and
and we're good.
Okay. So
I was nervous.
what were the events and why were you nervous?
The events were started with the cardio party, so nothing new for us there. It was
That was the sled event? The sled
started with the sled, then a lot of burpees, then echo bike. Was it echo bike?
Yeah,
Echo bike, then a run, then bike, then burpees, then sled. It was a 36-minute time cap, so definitely a longer effort. And then it was the one that every sanctional,
What'd
every
you end up,
semis had.
before you go on, what did you end up placing in that one?
I don't even remember.
We were fourth or third.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it was third or fourth.
Third or fourth.
We definitely, I knew we would do well going into it, just based off of quarterfinals. We really did well in the burpee workout, and I think we're a pretty good team when it comes to running overall. So, that was the majority. I think that was like the biggest portion of the workout. The unknown variable of it was the sled. We did not really do great there. So we've been really hammering that the past couple weeks. But I'm proud of how we performed in that workout. I think we pushed where we needed to push and, held our own on the sled as best as we could. So
Got it.
what do you guys got?
I agree.
Nailed it.
I agree.
Yeah, we were.
All right, so the last event was the 40, 30, 20, 4, 3, 2 thruster rope climb, right?
Yep.
And you guys going into it, you were pretty confident thinking that you could win that event.
Yeah, we did it like 10 times.
You did you what? You practiced it 10 times?
I think in its entirety twice.
Yeah.
And then like little bits and pieces, maybe like 2 or 3 more times.
Was it really in its entirety twice, or was it 1.5 where the girls did what you were supposed to do, and then Will was like, "Nah, I'm just gonna finish this whole thing."
Yeah.
Yeah, it was more of that.
Yeah.
I was there. Like, oh, he's gonna keep going.
He's gonna go 20.
How miserable? So everyone that's listening, Will went 20 unbroken on the last set of thrusters at what weight is it?
135.
Wow, a miserable 135. How like were your ears tingling? Like what sensations were going through your body as you were doing 20 unbroken thrusters at the end of that workout?
I was really. It wasn't so much like. It was definitely sensation in my body. Like legs were starting to go, arms are starting to go, but I really more like the train of thoughts going through my head was kind of nuts. It was like I could see Winter and Nicole in the distance, like they're at the finish mat, like cheering me on, going crazy. I was thinking about them. I was thinking about Christian in practice yelling at me like, "This is your show. This is your show." Like that was repeating over and over in my head. And then the final reps, I was going fast, and that draws the attention of the head judge. And she came over and she was telling me to extend my hips at the top of the thruster, which is a strange standard, but like, I didn't want to get no reps. So I had to really give extra hip extension, which is not something normal that look for on a thruster. So there was a lot. It was just a lot to take in, but I was super excited to be there because I thought about that moment for so long leading up to that workout and leading up to that weekend. I thought about that exact moment all probably every night before bed. And then it's like, you're finally in it and either you're going to make it happen or not. And there was no way I wasn't making it happen. So it was
nice.
It was everything a competitor dreams of, I think.
Would you say that was the highlight of your weekend, or was it the PR snatch?
The PR snatch is like that. I mean, I was like crying after that, because that was a big PR for me. Like I haven't hit 265 since 2017. So to hit 275, in that environment was like, yeah, that probably was the biggest highlight. The thruster thing was more like I knew I can do this, but it's just like executing it. You think about it, you replay it over and over and over in your mind. The snatch was a big surprise to me. So
let's go down the line with it. Winter, what was the highlight of your weekend?
Ooh, I would probably say the chipper for me, just because the dumbbell overhead squats would probably be my weakness. And I felt like me and C moved really well. He was very patient with me. And I love ring muscle ups. So that was like my favorite workout that we did.
Cool.
So it was good.
Christian, highlight of the weekend?
I'd say the last event for sure. Especially like going into it a little bit behind and having to come back and take the lead. I think it was a lot of fun knowing that we could actually, like, I knew we would do that, and it felt good to like execute that,
Yeah. Nicole?
Yeah, I agree that last workout, the feeling of winning an event, I've never been a part of that, and I love when you like set the intention and actually like do it and feel it, and we worked really hard for that moment. So yeah, like feeling that come to life was wild. That was definitely the best moment of the whole weekend for me.
Cool. All right, so let's do some guessing going on with Madison coming up. There were some reports of them blocking off a lot of the public roads around the venue. So we're assuming there's going to be maybe some type of running or biking that might be longer than usual. Do you have any guesses on what that's all about?
You guys want to go first? Or?
Christian thinks we're gonna do a marathon.
No, not a marathon.
That's what you said.
Half marathon. Half marathon. A marathon's too long.
Yeah, on our story today on Move Fast Lift Heavy on Instagram, I put, would you rather do a half marathon or a sprint triathlon?
Ooh. Sprint triathlon.
Yeah, I think that's more fun, honestly.
Yeah, more
half
fun.
marathon is no fun.
I feel like along that course, there's going to be some equipment set up. I think they may have mentioned that.
Yeah. Supposedly there's exercise areas where things will be staged. The other interesting thing is that when you get to the end, that you're going to be shuttled back to the venue.
Okay.
So that's something to kind of account for.
Mm-hmm.
But then it also makes me think that if this is the offsite event, then maybe we won't be swimming this year.
I hope not, because they got to get a grip on that water. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know?
Like if I was to drink water, the amount of water that I drank this morning, I'd be very sick.
To put it into context, they just swam this morning for everyone listening or watching. So you're saying the way that you swallow water during swimming, y'all would be in trouble, huh?
Well, just me particularly.
Yeah, I mean I remember Josh Bridges, like a couple of people, not a couple, more than a couple. After that swim, they're like, "Oh, I'm cramping. I have diarrhea. I'm throwing up." And then all of a sudden, last year, they came out with like the test of the water and how polluted and gross it is in there.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you don't swim either, because I don't know. Is swimming a strong suit of Team Move Fast Lift Heavy?
It's gotten better for sure since the start of the season. Like I kind of would like to swim just to see like if the work has paid off.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, they did probably be tough for teams, but they did do the pool a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I think in a scenario like that, it would be more like a sprint, like a relay kind of thing.
Okay, that's true.
Which would be kind of cool.
Actually, that'd be very cool. Remember when way back in the day they did the
bar muscle up one?
Yeah, the lap, and then you'd get out and do the bar muscle up?
10 rounds. Yeah, it was sick workout.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's bring that back. All right, this question is in the same theme. What would you want to see that either we traditionally don't see, or something that maybe we've never seen that you would want to see?
I'll start.
Yeah.
I would like to see more worm, because we didn't really see any at the Granite Games. But maybe some sort of new 4-person apparatus. I don't know what that could possibly be, but I think it would be cool to introduce something new.
Let's get like the bob or something, but the handles are above head, so somehow you can like change
overhead carry.
Yeah, and you can manipulate the 4 individual bars so that it's like even for all of you. I don't know how you would work that out, but
yeah.
I always pictured at least doing some type of like long haul with the worm where maybe you'd have to like carry it 300-400 yards, like something crazy like that.
Did you see the programming for this week?
I did.
Oh God, I'm scared.
Are you doing that?
We're gonna do a mile worm walk.
Yeah.
Carry.
Okay, there you
birdie
go.
carry.
There you go. That would be sick. It'd be like do this awful workout, and then after the awful workout, carry it a mile to the finish line
Oh boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
With a weight vest.
with a weight vest and barefoot over broken glass. All right, Will, what's something you'd want to see?
I would want to see them bring the dummy back. Like, I don't know why. I just thought that was cool, and the individuals did it. Like, I could just see like you have like in the team, like I could see everyone wearing a vest. The dummy has a vest. Like the workout starts with like I don't know, like 800 meters. As 4 people, you need to carry this dummy, and then you go do like a CrossFit Metcon, like certain rounds for time, certain rounds. Certain amount of work, and then come back, finishes with the 800 meter. Like you have to carry this dummy, like and you can carry it any way you want. That's what I would like to see.
All right, Winter.
I don't know. Probably just some basic CrossFit stuff. Heavy lifting. Maybe we can do like a pickup game for basketball.
Oh, okay. Winter, I just posted this on our story too. What do you think about ring muscle up Fran at 95 pounds for the women?
Oh, thrusters with ring muscle.
I feel like they that might have been no. They did 21:59 ring muscle ups with like in regionals one year.
With thrusters?
Not with thrusters.
Dumbbell overhead squats.
Dumbbell overhead squats.
Oh,
There's a lot of ring muscle ups.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
We just did one on Wednesday, 15-10-5 thruster bar muscle up. That one was
that
not
one was
fun.
Was that in the Train with CH program?
That was part of Wednesday's back-to-back workouts.
That was nasty.
Back to back. Jordan 96 and 97, huh? Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right. So Nicole, you're last here. What do you want to see?
One of the things that I really loved in 2017 was the obstacle course. I thought that was a lot of fun, and Christian had taken us to one of the Spartan races this past year, and so that was fun. I'd like to see something like that, maybe with some type of monkey bars on there, something like that. And also one of my favorite sessions is like a strongman session. So like some yoke carries, some heavy farmer carries, some pulls, like
Some white sled.
some white sled.
What does that mean?
This guy has jokes.
No, don't even get him started.
Oh, now you gotta tell. You gotta explain. Now tell this story.
No, okay.
Joe, you need to hear this.
I'm telling the story.
Okay.
In winter, tell me if I'm wrong.
Oh, he's
You're not
gross.
wrong. The guys are wrong.
So we had a strongman session last weekend. I think it was Sunday. And one of the things we had to do was pull a sled like 200 feet and then push it back. And our partner on the end, so the females work together, the men work together. They were holding a sandbag until we got back. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but Christian always takes the best equipment in the gym.
of course, and leaves the
So-
girls.
He
With
leaves
the-
us in the dust. It doesn't matter. So he got his nice rogue sled with his perfect rope.
Oh,
Yeah,
the white sled. I know this sled.
Yes,
I know this
thank
sled.
you, Joe.
Thank
you.
you.
Okay.
Okay. So we get the white
Carry on.
sled with this jigged up rope with a TRX thing on.
Ours just looks sus. It's like, what are you doing?
And at one point, I was putting every muscle into pushing this sled, like maybe one more foot, and it just wouldn't move. And Will's like, get lower. So I'm like, getting lower. I'm like, it's just
Yeah.
not moving. So then I just stopped and I pulled it and I gave it to Winter. I was like, the sled's not moving. And then when we were done, I told Christian next time he's using the white sled. We're using the good sled.
Okay.
And then what happened?
Oh, okay. What happened?
Tell him what happened next, Christian.
then-
you tell him.
This is what happened next. We did another workout with the
Lord.
sleds.
It
You were
wasn't
on the
the
other
same.
side.
It
on
wasn't
Wednesday.
the same,
It was benching, biking, and then like hand over hand sled pull.
though. Pulls,
And
no push.
I don't know. I think the sled worked just fine.
There was no push, and he was
Yeah.
on the other side of the parking lot.
Exactly.
Oh.
So there was no sticky spot.
All these sticky spots of the parking lot. They called all the sticky spots, Joe.
Okay.
They called all the sticky spots.
So as we were doing the workout, Christian just kept looking over at us like, yeah, so what round does it get hard? Like, when does this stop moving? And yeah, I was annoyed.
All right, fair. Christian, you got the team shirt on. Are we getting another team shirt or no?
We are.
What are you guys gonna do? Are you doing the Wizard of Oz? What are you doing?
No, we're doing something very simple. It's going to be Big Seth on a white tee with Madison Bound on the back. 2022 Move Fast, Lift Heavy crew. But what you want to do with this white shirt is you want to tie dye it. You want to make it your own.
Oh, okay.
So, for everybody that's listening, all the proceeds from this shirt are going to go towards helping us with travel for the games. But with that purchase, it also gets you an invite to our tie-dye party at the gym. So we'll provide all of the tie-dye materials, and we'll just have a good time making some custom shirts, have some food, party it up.
Nice. Is Seth gonna have like a teardrop tattoo with all your signatures inside of it?
Nah, it'll just be big old Seth.
No, I can't get some sigs on there. Some signatures.
We could do it with a Sharpie.
Okay.
We Sharpie it in there.
All right. Yeah. Maybe like for an extra cost, you can do personalized signatures on there. And then for a second tiered upsell, then you get like a picture with like Winter standing behind you, flexing her arms, so it looks like they're your arms because she's so yoked right now. Your arms right now are just out of control. And the girls right now are like stunting very hard. Between Winter's arms and the sunglasses by the superstar over there.
Yeah.
Oh, the train's coming.
Who's bigger, me's or C's?
I mean,
Whoa!
yo, I think Winter's got you.
It's close,
Close.
but I think she's got me.
All right.
Christian.
Christian, as we wrap up, how are we gonna put these? How are we gonna put all three on the hot seat? Should we do like maybe the question we think will get the best answer from a certain person? You could just direct it towards that person, or what?
Oh God, I don't know.
Like the shoe question. I wouldn't give the shoe question to.
I got it. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. All right. You ready?
Take it away.
All right. We're gonna start with Winter.
Oh God.
It's the easy one.
This is a very easy one.
Very cool.
Would you rather move fast or lift heavy?
Ooh, lift heavy.
Coco, coffee
Oh.
or pre-workout?
Coffee.
Will, favorite sneaker?
Jordan 3.
Ooh.
Winter,
Again?
favorite brunch food?
Ooh, pancakes.
Coco, last song playing in your car?
Oh, moving blind.
Damn, you were bumping.
Willie. If you had to pick one movement for the rest of your life, what would it be?
The thruster.
Hey!
All right. That was good. That was smooth. Nice. Winter, your reaction to Nicole's song. How lit did y'all get to Dreams and Nightmares in the car?
Oh,
Can
that was the
you
best
just
That was a good time.
for everyone that's listening, we were on the way to the venue. Day 2, was it? Or day 3?
I think it was our last day, wasn't it?
I think it was day 2. Day 3, you all were a little like, you were pretty tame. You were pretty kind of like conserving energy.
Locked in.
Yeah.
But day 2, we're in the car. This song, Dreams and Nightmares, comes on. And there's this part in the middle where it just gets a little bit more lit than usual. and these guys became possessed, literally possessed in the car, going
Roll the footage.
crazy.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We're releasing this video the day before the CrossFit Games. So the day before competition, head on over to @MoveFastLiftHeavy to see the video of them going bananas. What was it? What happened there? What happened?
Who started it?
It's just
I put it on, but
it's just the
it
timing. It's just timing.
Yeah.
On the way to compete, song comes on, right time.
Christian starts rapping.
I think Christian.
Christian rapping gets the people going.
Listen, I think that you guys should take note of that and remember that during competition, because Christian is such like a laid back, softer, quiet person. When you decide to turn it on, everyone else around you has no option but to turn it on as well. Like, oh shit, if Christian's turning it on, then we better go.
We better take advantage of it.
It's true, because like no matter how turned on Winter and I are, like every day, this guy, he just stays chilling.
Mellow.
Every once in a while, he'll give us a two-step.
Maybe a little shimmy.
He'll give us a little shimmy,
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, for the most part, no, he's pretty chill. So when he turns up, we all turn up. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, y'all. This was fun. Like, this needs to happen more.
can do it once a week.
I know you had to do this whole setup outside, but we could always grab you at the gym or some other time.
How's the audio?
Y'all sound great.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
How do we look, more importantly?
The sun is just beaming on you in all the right ways.
We on an ultralight beam. We on an ultralight beam.
Is that from the new Drake album?
Nah, this is old Kanye.
And we always love you.
All right, that's going on the Instagram footage right there for sure. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you guys soon.
Bye, Joe. See you soon.
Later, Joe.
Later. All right, everyone. That was Team Move Fast Lift Heavy. On your far left, if you're watching on YouTube, that was Nicole Soto. You can check her out on the gram at Nicole_J_sauce. You can check out Christian Harris. I am Chris Harris. You can check out Winter on the gram at Winter Nicolette. And you can check out Will Carter at WCarter45. Yes, I have all their handles memorized because I've typed them into our feed so many times now. So if you need a little memory check on that, it is in the description of this episode. So check them out. Go to movefastliftheavy.com if you want to try out Christian's program, Train with CH. It's free to start. If you're more into the aesthetic, you want to have the biceps and abs and chest like CH and the calves. Let's not forget the calves. You can check out Pump with CH also on movefastlift.com. Our drop's coming soon. Be on the lookout for that Seth shirt so you can support the team. Once again, I'm Joe Roscoe from Move Fast Lift Heavy. We'll see you on the next one. Later.